Okay, so my first upload will be me doing what some of the vloggers that I've watched suggest that I do, because we all have a story to tell, is to give a little bit of background about me. I am 35 years old. I have 2 beautiful daughters. I have a wife. We have been married for just short of a year. We have been together for on and off about 10 years. She is 2 years older than me. I am a Taurus. She is an Aries Pisces cusp. My 2 children are also both fire signs. They are Leos, a Leo and a Scorpio. Sorry, it's Scorpio season now. Sagittarius. My mother raised me in a very eclectic, I guess you could say, home with access to lots and lots of books, lots of trips to the library. My mother is a self-educated woman of the world. I am 9 semester hours after I finish this semester away from my Bachelor of Science degree in psychology, and I find the closer I get to my degree, the more of the items that I'm learning I have already learned from my mother, who once again I will reiterate was self-educated. Through the process of my life of trying to become more enlightened, more of a light worker, which I believe is the grander scheme reason for my being, my calling. When I sat down and thought about what I would do every day for free, it would be what I was doing already every day for free, and that's helping people. So I went to school for psychology, and I love my classes. I suggest if you are going to go to school, or if you're older and you're going back to school, it's not cliche. Well, it is cliche, but it's not bunk. Like, what would you do every day for free? Think about it. Do your research. Find out what profession that is, and go to school for it. You'll love it. You'll be more focused. Classes won't seem like work. They'll seem like fun. They're things that you would already want to know. So, anyways, through my natural journey of just being a better me and improving my life, I have hypoglycemic attacks because of anemia. I have a blowout in the right atrium of my heart due to all kinds of different things that contributed to it. I'm naturally thin. I have a hard time gaining weight, and when I do gain weight, it tends to just be in my belly, and nobody wants to be big in their belly. And so I started to and clear up my skin. I don't have really bad skin, but I started drinking more water, decreasing my Dr. Pepper intake. I want to take a trip when I graduate to Peru to participate in an ayahuasca retreat. One of the things they recommend is that you cleanse your body and that you start a vegan. They actually suggest a raw vegan diet. I really had always assumed from when I started wanting to go to Peru that I would start about a week before and just not eat meat, and I would be fine. I also planned on stopping Dr. Pepper, cutting down my coffee. Anyway, so that began with drinking more water. Drinking more water caused me to want to further, clean up what I was doing, and that meant less coffee. Then I started to replace my breakfast that consists of donuts and kolaches and things of that nature to fruits. And then I started to YouTube the benefits of replacing breakfasts or meals in general with more fruits and veggies. And because I had started to pretty much eat that way, not just for breakfast, but also for the entire day while I was at work. And there was a whole community that was called Vegan Before 6, VB6. And so I started watching some of those videos, and that intrigued me, and I started following that community. And then one of the video suggestions on one of the vloggers that I watched was Cowspiracy. It was actually Freely the Banana Girl. I watched Cowspiracy and became vegan overnight, which a lot of people will say. I did. Now, granted, I say vegan overnight because that's what I ate. That was my intention. I made sure as much as possible within my knowledge to eat non-animal based products. I found maybe 2 weeks in that I was taking a multivitamin that contained fish, so I stopped taking that. But anyways, it was September 23rd, and this is now the beginning of November. I say I'm around 45-day mark. My wife is pescatarian, or I'm going to use labels because she eats some dairy still. Sometimes. My oldest daughter is vegetarian, so she still consumes dairy products, and my youngest daughter just eats whatever. She's only 8, so she eats what's fixed for her, basically. But anyways, I want to document as much as I can that process. I've been eating vegan since September 23rd with all intentions and purposes. I feel very well. I drink lots of water. And I could say my biggest changes are I've stopped drinking coffee, and I don't really have a problem with staying up during the day or being really tired unless I just get like 3 hours of sleep or something. And my weight is really strange. Now, like I said, I've always been a small woman, or not a big woman anyway, and I'm tall, and I'm solid. And anyways, I'm about 136 pounds if you're interested. And my weight has pretty much stayed there, but my belly has gotten much smaller, and my bottom and my hips have gotten bigger. So that's strange. So I feel like I'm losing weight around my waist. My pants fit looser in that degree, but my hips, I guess you could call them, my thighs, and my bottom is bigger, to the point where I have split the bottom of the skirt that I have, which was not fun. I was at work. Anyways, I'm about to go in here to Fiesta and get a few more veggies for my salad, and like cilantro and things like that, because we're going to be doing burritos in a couple of weeks. And I'm using this as a mirror right now. And then I'm going to go home because I have to pick up my wife and find out what she wants to do this evening. Her best friend, one of her best friend's birthday is this evening, so we may go out there. But first we have to go out to dinner with my little brother and his girlfriend or fiance at P.F. Chang's. So I can tell you about that. I am almost, I would say almost experienced very well in finding the vegan alternatives at fast food restaurants and some of the regular restaurants in town. So I'll try to share that if you're interested, if anyone ends up following me and you're interested. I guess that's it. I'll try to update you as much as possible. My name's Tanisha. Bye.